First blood.
I'm always wondering if it's ever gonna end. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones. Standing in the dust of what's left of us. I can see you in my soul. I can see you in my soul. Did we take too many chances? Did we let too many pass us? Did we throw it all away? Did we throw it all away? Did we light too many matches? Turn ourselves into these ashes? Did we throw it all away? Did we throw it all away? We walk through the fire. Is there a way out? Is there a way out? We walk through the fire. Is there a way out? Is there a way out? I try to understand how we're here again, in the middle of the storm, in the middle of the storm. There's nowhere to go, nowhere to go, but straight through the smoke, straight through the smoke. And the fight is all we know, the fight is all we know. Did we take too many chances? Did we let too many pass us? Did we throw it all away? Did we throw it all away? Did we light too many matches? Turn ourselves into these ashes? Did we throw it all away?
The safe zone is
Did we
collapsing.
throw it all away? We walk through the fire. Is there a way out? Is there a way out? We walk through the fire. Is there a way out? Is there a way out of the fire? Is there a way out? Is there a way out?
Airdrop has been delivered.
Dark skies, they don't know the truth anymore. These lies keep my heart twisted and torn. Goodbye, feels like we've been waging a war. I'll stay with you into the undertow. I grow cold. It's hard to crawl out of these lows. I unfold, tied up in the ebb and flow. And I keep holding, gripping to the pain I know.
Time for a
I'll
fire
stay
sale.
with you into the undertow. If we're swallowed by the ocean, if we're drifting in slow motion, feeling like the sun is
Airdrop is
frozen
coming.
now. Can we build what we have broken down? If we're swallowed swallowed by the ocean, if we're drifting in slow motion, feeling like the sun is frozen now, can we build what we have broken down? If we're swallowed by the ocean, I will carry you. Sometimes I think that I'm a dreamer, I'm just standing all alone. And sometimes it feels like it's forever since I've truly felt it all. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do to feel like freedom's mine? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do to feel like freedom's mine?
It's time for a fight.
Like I never have, live life through the good and bad. Like I never have, live life through the good and bad. Yeah, I'm gonna live life. Some nights I stay up staring at the stars, wondering how far
Half of the teams are eliminated.
I know this life is all I have.
The safe
That's
zone
what
is
I've been
collapsing.
told. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Will you go where I go? The time is now, not when. I'm reaching for your hand. Will you go where I go? Like I never have, live life through the good and bad. Like I never have, live life through the good and bad. I'm gonna live life like it's the only one, like it's the only one we got. Like it's the only one, like it's the only one we got. Like I never have, live life through the good and bad. Like I never have, live life through the good and bad. Like I never have, live life through the good and bad. I'm gonna live life like I never have. Live life through the good and bad.
Airdrop incoming. Airdrop has been delivered.
tragedy, Lazarus tendencies. Yeah. I got that third eye mentality, make my own reality. You can question my sanity, but I always had that strategy. I always had it. Yeah. You can peek behind the curtain through the fog. See for yourself who's the wizard of the Oz. Open your eyes, have a drink with the gods. Live life up here among the stars. It's all a part of the plan. World in my hand. Talking about a legend, I'm El Capitan. Stand up with me. Stand up with me. More God than a man. Touch me if you can. On another level, I'm El Capitan. Stand up with me. Stand up with me. I'm El Capitan. It started all over again, ripping off the puppet strings. I feel that blood pumping within, warrior in my skin. Yeah, well who the hell you been worshiping? Black mirror wedding ring. Yeah, let me lead you in another hymn. This is how it all begins. This is how it begins. You can peek behind the curtain through the fog. See for yourself who's the wizard of the Oz. Open your eyes, have a drink with the gods. Live life up here among the stars. It's all part of the plan. World in my hand. Talking about a legend, I'm El Capitan. Stand up with me. Stand up with me. More God than a man. Touch me if you can. On another level, I'm El Capitan. Stand up with me. Stand up with me. I'm El Capitan. I can
Time
feel
for
the
the
rhythm in the
Get ready.
chaos. This is how I live, it's not a seance. I am on a mission, gonna play on, play on, play on. Got a head full of vision, call it radar. Moving just like MJ hit layup. Boy, you better listen, this is real talk, real talk, real talk. It's all part of the plan. World in my hand. Talking about a legend, I'm El Capitan. Stand up with me. Stand up with me. More God than a man. Touch me if you can. On another level, I'm El Capitan. Stand up with me. Stand up with me. I'm El Capitan. I'm El Capitan. I'm El Capitan.
Heads up, soldier. It's time for a fire sale.
Is it a dream? Is it a lie? Holding us together inside. Together inside. Is it a noise? Is it a flame? Holding us together inside. Together inside. There's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. We've been here before with it. Thunder like a war with it. There's a storm coming. You and I are the hurricane.
Where is the light? time drunk, enough to be bad time sober. Broke a map dot's heart when it disappeared over my shoulder. I've been headstrong, right and dead and wrong, good with God, but I dropped the ball, spent my whole life holding on. But even when I fell off, the ride was worth the fall. The fall was worth the smiles. The smiles were worth the tears. Tears were worth the miles. Miles were worth the pain. Pain was worth it all. It's all worth this life. Life is worth the ride. The ride is worth the fall. Had some nowhere near it, and some almost was it. Left some mamas in tears, and some daddies still cussing. Just what I should have done and what I could have been, even knowing now what I didn't know then. I climb back home again. The ride is worth the fall. The fall was worth the smiles. Smiles were worth the tears. Tears were worth the miles. Miles were worth the pain. Pain was worth it all. It's all worth this life. Life is worth the ride. The ride is worth it all. Was worth the fall. The fall was worth the smiles. The smiles were worth the tears. Tears were worth the miles. Miles were worth the pain. Pain was worth it all. It's all worth this life. Life is worth the ride. The ride is worth the fall.
Time has come, step in the shadows, army of one. You got no savior, nowhere to run, but you're born to face it, and the war's begun. This gon' be madness, this gon' be madness, not taking no chances. This gon' be madness, walking through the ashes, I'm carrying matches. This gon' be madness, this gon' be madness. This It's gonna be madness. In the shadows, I'm fighting battles in the darkest night. But I remember there's an ember, I see the flame ignite. Or maybe I've been touched by guides, or maybe I just could not stop. But I'm always gonna beat the odds with the little I've got, the little I got. I'm gonna break these chains, watch me rise, can't be tamed, I fight inside. I am the warrior, I am the warrior. Born in flames, touch the sky, say my name, look in my eyes. I am the warrior, I am the warrior. something
left. Getting
rising.
close to victory.
I'd slow down, but I know that I can't. This could be my last chance. Heart racing, now I need to dive in. No cage, I'm leaving the asylum. I love that chaos in my mind. Maybe I'm a madman. Watch me, I'm a maniac. Can't stop me, I'm a maniac. Riding on the rage, feeding on the flames. That won't ever change. No, maniac. One obsession is chasing down a new rush. One drop of adrenaline in my blood. Catch fire from the moment that I wake up. Guess it's in my nature. I got a taste for the madness, so give me the gas and the matches. Too wild, just running on the crazy. You could never stop me. Watch me, I'm a maniac. Can't stop me, I'm a maniac. Riding on the rage, feeding on the flames. That won't ever change. No, watch me, I'm a maniac. Yeah, I'll always be a maniac. Riding on the rage, feeding on the flames. That won't ever change. No, maniac. Watch me, I'm a maniac. Watch me, I'm a maniac. Can't stop me, I'm a maniac. Riding on the rage, feeding on the flames. That won't ever change. No, watch me, I'm a maniac. Say a maniac, I'll always be a maniac. Riding on the rage, feeding on the flames. That won't ever change. No, maniac.
Shadows fall, the night is near. Every heartbeat whispers
We've taken the
fear.
lead.
Time slows down, the silence steals. Close my eyes, a soul to keep. The last breath fading into air, a fragile prayer, a final stare. Hold me close before I go.
lead.
Live song.
Enemy now! Objective almost complete. Keep it up.
Maybe it's the way you say my name. Maybe it's the way you play your game. But it's so good. I've never known anybody like you. But it's so good. I've never dreamed of nobody like you. And I've heard of a love that comes once in a lifetime. And I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine. 'Cause I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you would be mine. And I see forever in your eyes. I feel okay when I see you smile. Smile. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. Praying to God that one day you'll be mine. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. All of the time. I think that you are the one for me. 'Cause it gets so hard to breathe when you're looking at me. I've never felt so alive and free. When you're looking at me, I've never felt so happy. And I've heard of a love that comes once in a lifetime. And I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine. 'Cause I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you would be mine. I see forever in your eyes. I feel okay when I see you smile. Smile. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. Praying to God that one day you'll be mine. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. All of the time. Dandelion into the wind you go. Won't you let my darling know? Dandelion into the wind you go. Won't you let my darling know that I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you would be mine. And I see forever in your eyes. I feel okay when I see you smile. Smile. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. Praying to God that one day you'll be mine. Wishing on dandelions all of the time. All of the time. I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you would be mine.
Be advised. Hostile Predator missile inbound.
Reloading! Changing mag!
We've taken the lead.
Never say never, 'cause it's not too late.